amigos, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to start a new series on Czech highways, and I'm going to be telling you guys about all of them. So we will start today with D35 because it is the shortest one, and we're going to be the shortest patch of any highway in Czech Republic, which stands like it's just only about 3 to 4 kilometers long, and uh, and it's also set into two parts, and we will talk about the part which goes from Hradec Králové to Pardubice, and we're going to do the informal one, so not only the 4 kilometer path, but also the part which is on the road number 37. So here you have these red parts, and those are the parts which are already built, and we are going to go about this part and this dotted one, so we are going to go like that. The gray one is the part which is building which is under construction right now, and this blue line is my guess where it's probably going to go, because it has to connect one day. So let's start. So here you have a where the 45 starts. It's before the town of Hradec Králové, and it's going from D11, which is another highway which is really big and which goes to Hradec Králové. There we have from the other side of the 11, here's another one which doesn't include 35, but here it does. So here we have the mileage sign which goes to Pardubice, which is pretty good control city, but it also goes to Olmos, where the second part of 45 is, and to get there you have to get there through some regional roads, mainly the road 45, which the highway gets number from. But yeah, I should also mention that the control cities are the top ones, and the lesser control cities are the lesser ones on these type of signs. Here we have this is the end of the former D35, and we are going to go on the road 37, which really looks like a highway, but it's not highway. And as we can see, Pardubice are really not that far away from us. We have another mileage sign now on the road 47. Here we have the highway exit, the first one I can find. Basically, in Czech Republic, it looks like something like this, where it goes as the main path, and here we have the exit. And as you can see, Žďár nad Sázavou is not where is where the road 37 goes, but it also goes to Chrudim, which is closer, but the main control city, as you can see, is Žďár nad Sázavou, where it actually goes. And we have Pardubice, which are really not that far away when you take these white boards here. This is basically a suburb of the town, and this thing right there, which looks like a target, that is the city center, just here. And here we have on the end of what it looks like a which is basically the informal end of D35 from from that intersection with D11. And here you can see that Chrudim is also not that far away. Then we have the road number 2, which goes to Kolín, and then another towns and that. And this is basically the end, how it looks like. Yeah, nothing much. So, the other from the other side, where we go to 37, we are basically on 37. So yeah, we can right away see Prague as the main thing that it goes, because yeah, it goes basically going through the road 37, then go on D35 and D11. It leads you basically to Prague. Not basically, it leads you to Prague. Then we have Hradec Králové, where the road 37 goes, and 36, which goes to Chlumec nad Sidlinou. Yeah. Basically, when you have like this, it's basically above, or it's just alongside the river. So the N is not, or above, and then we have a P, a spot, or under. You have, it's basically a mountain on or hill, some. So basically, yeah, that's another thing. And then it's basically it did that intersection which was there, this intersection right here, or like this, I should say. You have 36, which goes like there to the left, as you can see, and 37, and when they meet and when they are coexisting with each other on a road, that's basically where the informal D35 starts. Okay, yeah. So here is another one, but I don't know why it is blurred out. But I don't even know what that was. But it's also a suburb of Pardubice, as you can see. We have Prague here. We have Prague here still. I don't know why there is 36 when we are not on 36, but sure. And there, when we have another mileage sign, so it just had its Kralove, and it actually finally said 37, which we are still. I don't know why even Google Maps say 36, but we'll never know. So, when we are approaching the roundabout where the D35 really starts, we can see Prague, and these numbers are, yeah, in kilometers, but they are also not the real number, because many of the highways and stuff were built in 70s and 80s, when the major cities were smaller and being incorporated into the bigger cities. So yes, like that. And also this sign right here, it in basically what it mean the word is a speed road. It's basically a highway, but not highway. It's just a road. It's just a piece of road where it looks like a highway, where you can speed up, but it's not highway. It looks like highway. It's not highway. Okay, here we approach the roundabout, and here we have Praha or Prague as the main one, and Opatovice nad Labem as the big, because that's the village that is basically there, where the road number 324, just 344, leads to, and also there can't be transit or just anything above 12 tons and 15 tons. And there we have the roundabout. As you can see, we are going through the 35 here, which is to Prague. There you have the road to Opatovice. There you have 37 to Hradec Králové, and another part of 34 which goes to Hrobice, and which is a industrial site and also a commercial center, as you can see. It's Prague, and we have my sign just I have sorry. We have a mile sign for 35, which I don't know, but it looks like this should probably in future go to Liberec, which will be pretty nice because you have a highway which goes from the one highway, the really main highway, so Highway 1, uh, and the part in the eastern parts to Liberec, which is northern. So we have, so I don't know when it's going to be built, but probably in 30 years. So trees and 30 years in advance, they have it. I don't know, basically they have. And there is 11, which Prague you can see here, and Wrocław, which is not in Czechia, it's in Poland. It's a fucking city in Poland. Basically 11 is probably in future going to go, and also it's pretty far away. It's even more far away than Prague, which is basically double, almost double. Eh. And there we have where it splits. There we have 11 and all the cities which probably in the future, and they still have it, and we're going to go there. The 35 is going to coexist with 11 for part until it will go to Liberec. So yeah, because we can see Liberec and Trutnov both are like that. So like yeah, we have 35 to Liberec by yeah. So we got it. We got Liberec here through D35. And as I told before, these white stripes there, that's basically, well, not basically, that's the suburb of the town. You have this column here, and you have the name of the suburb and the town it's supposed to be with. So HK stands for Hradec Králové, and then you have Trutnov, which 11 is probably going to go to when it finally will be that, because right now the 11 is going to be open on I think December 12th, which is going to go to Jaromíř, which is like 20 or 30 kilometers away from Hradec Králové. So yeah, and there we have Wrocław, and you can see there PL stands for Poland, which it goes to, and yeah. Okay, so this is the end of the 11 and V35, and yeah, basically you have 324, which goes to Kulmec and 611, which then turns to 11, as you can see, which goes to Nový Bydgoszcz, and the 11 ends like in Hradec, but not. It's just really not that far away. It's just, I don't know, 3 kilometers away. Escalaways where we have to take Route 11, which also goes to Wrocław. And here is how it looks like the end. It's from 2018, so like still, but now we have highway extended, and it's only need to get the painting on, and that's all. So thank you for watching this video and this new series. I think this will, from this series, it's going to be like upload like once a week.